So it's triple beam balance trouble for you. The first thing you have to do when you're using a triple beam balance is make sure that your balance is zeroed. You're going to look at that right over here. The pointer needs to line up with the 0 mark. In this case, the pointer is a little bit below the 0 mark, so you need to use the adjustment knob on the side over here to adjust the 0. If you turn it back, it will make the pointer go higher. If you turn it forward, it'll make the pointer go lower. So you're going to adjust until you get it perfectly lined up. It also isn't going to work unless all of your riders are at 0. So my riders are at 0. My pointer is facing 0. I'm going to take my object and put it on my tray, on my pan. Move your hundreds beam first. Move the rider along the hundreds beam, making sure that it clicks down into the groove of each slot. Now here, when I had it on 400, the rider was up above. When I moved it to 500 grams, it went down below 0. That means that 400 grams was not enough mass, 500 grams is too much mass. I need to slide it back to 400. Now I can adjust using the tens beam. So I'm going to slide my tens rider along, dropping it into the notch each time, and I'm looking for it to drop down below the line. So I'm on 80 and it's still up. I'm on 90. When I move it to 100, it's too low. So that means I need to slide it back to the 90. It's going to go back above the 0 again. Now I'm going to use my ones rider and slide it along until I'm exactly lined up. So I've gone too far. I need to slide it back. It's still too low. It's getting closer, but it's still too low. Okay, it's much closer, but it's still below the 0. So I'm going to be moving it back tenths of grams now, not whole grams. And when I reach this point, I'm still a little low. It takes trial and error. Move it 1/10 of a gram or 2/10 of a gram, and then stop and wait to see what happens. I'm looking at my rider right now. My pointer is just a hair above the 0, but it's very close. I'm going to try moving it 1/10 of a gram more over and see what it does. This is why you're always given a little bit of flexibility in your answers. And at this point, I can see my pointer is lined up with the 0. My last step is adding my riders together. I have 400 and I have a 90. 400 plus 90 is 490. Now I'm going to look at my ones beam. It's 1 and 5/10. So I have 491 and 5/10 grams would be the mass of this object. Okay, go back and give it a try again.